maybe I knit too much. Welcome back to my channel Nordic Knits by Nina, and this is my little corner of internet where I talk you mostly about knitting, but sometimes about spinning and knitwear designing also. So get cozy and knit with me for a while. In today's episode I'm talking about how my knitting got a little out of hand and how I ended up with the far too big pile of whips. How many potatoes do I need? It says 650 grams. How do I know how much that is? Maybe I use all of them. But I'm not here to talk you about potatoes. I want to talk you about my whips. And how overwhelming it became that I had like 20 whips on my needles. I used to be a knitter who had only like 1 or 2 whips, and usually one. I used to knit quite a lot socks, and I just had 1 pair of socks. I didn't knit that much sweaters or scarf or, well, mittens, but socks and mittens. But then I found other knitters on social media, like on Instagram and on YouTube, and after that it went downhill. It is so easy to get influenced by other knitters and find new patterns that are gorgeous and you feel like you have to have them in your wardrobe. But to me that was a bit too much. 20 whips is too much for me. By the way, I'm not here to judge anybody. You may cast on as many knits as you like and feels good. This is just my story and how I felt about it. But yeah, so in October or November last year I made the decision that now I have to knit all my whips before I can cast on any new patterns. And yeah, I did that, because only pattern I did cast on that time was the harvest flower sweater, what I have sewn you. So I did it. I had only 3 whips on my needles in the end of the year. And other reason for that I wanted to room on my needles was those whips took too much headspace. Maybe I have mentioned earlier before that I'm also a knitwear designer on a small scale, but anyway, I am. And I've had so many whips that it felt like I didn't have space in my head that I can be creative and get inspiration from nature or from yarns or whatever. Those whips took too much headspace. And I know you can put your whip on a project bag and put it somewhere and forget it, but that didn't really work for me. So it felt too overwhelming. Now I'm happy that I only have 3 whips right now. It went. I don't remember anymore what I was saying to you. Total blackout. I made a kind of New Year's resolution that from now on I'm only allowing myself to cast on 1 pattern at a time, and I mean 1 pattern by other designer than me, and I have to finish it before I can cast on another one. Yeah, and I hope this gives me more space, headspace for my own ideas and more time to knit my own ideas and write patterns and everything that it comes with designing your own patterns. So I hope this helps, and in July I'm not gonna come to tell you that alright, yeah, I have 15 whips right now on my needles. Yeah, back to cooking. Come and fold laundry with me. This is one of those whips that I finished in the end of the last year, and this is Siri cardigan. I put the name on the screen again, and I used the same yarn that I used in that what it was, harvest flower sweater. So it's from a small sheep farm here in Finland, and it's 180 meters per 100 grams. So is it Aran weight yarn? Is it? And I used needles that the pattern calls for. So if I remember correct, it was 5 millimeter needle and 4.5 for ribbing. Maybe I should check. I have actually knitted this twice, because like 2 years ago I started this first time and I did make the whole yoke, and then something happened. I don't know what happened, because I don't really like cables. I mean, I like the look of the cables, but I don't really like knit them. And I thought this cardigan is perfect for me, because the cables are only here in front and running down the sleeves, and rest of the cardigan is just knit and pearls, so not that much cabling. And but yeah, it started to feel like it's boring to knit. Who am I? Me saying it's boring? But yeah, so I just ripped it out, the whole yoke. I ripped it out and put the yarn away and forgot the pattern. And but a year later I kept seeing these pictures on Instagram about this cardigan, and I felt, oh, I need to restart it again. I just want that cardigan. It looks beautiful, I think. So I took the yarn out again and cast it on. It was around March, April last year, and same thing happened again. I did the yoke and then I just put it away. It was hibernating all summer. Maybe it would be still hibernating if I didn't make that decision that I need to knit all my whips. And so I took this out and just started to knit. And here we are. The yarn is a little bit thicker than in a pattern, so I went down one size, and I think the fit is good. It's a bit oversized, but that's the way I want it. This neck opening is a bit too big for me. So in a pattern there's just plain normal ribbing, but I made it double folded. I thought it would give some structure to it and maybe hold it better together. And I also showed some elastic band inside here to keep it in shape. And then I made I don't know what happened here in hem ribbing, because maybe I had too big needles for it, because it was flaring. Do you say flaring? It was flaring out. And but I also sewed some elastic band here on the inside, and now it's better. But in the end, this is really, really beautiful cardigan, and I love this yarn. It's warm and soft and cozy and everything. Yeah, that's all about Siri cardigan or Siri cardigan, I don't know. So other sweater that I finished last year, in the end of the last year, is this Loxia by Lotta Lundgren. And this is really special sweater for me because oh my god, it's my kiddos toy. I don't know if you can hear it. So I have spun all the yarn for this sweater. The brown one, the main color, is single ply yarn, and the two other yarns are two ply yarns. And yeah, this is really nice. Round yoke sweater, fitted sleeves, and well, not cropped but not long either. So this is really nice sweater. So my work in progress is still this stripy sweater. This is my own pattern in progress, as you can see. And this is the second sleeve. I think I have 3 more stripes and then the cuff, and then it's ready. And I'm really pleased how it turned out. And what else? Maybe I'll tell you more about it when it's ready and finished and polished and everything. So maybe on next episode. I have my laptop also over here because I'm writing the pattern while I'm working this, so I don't forget a step from the instruction, and also check my math and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna finish this before I publish this episode on YouTube. So if I do, I'm gonna shoot the footage about it, but otherwise you're gonna see it on next episode, if not this one. In the end of this video I have something special for you. And I went to a walk here in our neighborhood, in our local forest or forest nearby, and I shot some clips over there while I was walking. So if you fancy a walk in winter finished forest, keep watching, and otherwise I see you in next week. So grab your needles. Maybe have something to drink and take a deep breath and just relax. Hi, how about a little walk with me in a snowy forest and in a Finnish winter wonderland? We are heading, over there. So, are you coming with me? Let's go. heading over there. Oh my god, I love this winter wonderland. So let's go inside and have a cup of something hot and maybe little knitting session.